They're wasting no time at training camp.
Right, yesterday the team focused on batting.
Fox 5's Kelly Price joins us now live from Northport, Florida with what the lineup will be today. Good morning to you, Kelly.
Good morning, guys. As you can see, it is very windy here today. We've got a nice Gulf breeze, an aggressive Gulf breeze going on, as we are joined now by Kevin McAlpin, who is our Braves insider. They had the first live BP session yesterday. What were some of your takeaways from that?
You know, the first thing that stood out to me was watching Freddie Freeman take on Mike Soroka, and a funny moment on the backfield. One of the first swings that Freddie took was a broken bat against Mike Soroka, and he looked at us, the gathered contingent watching, and said, oh, that's why nobody can hit him. So I think we saw very early on, we know the pitchers are still well ahead of the hitters. It'll take probably another 2 weeks till those things catch up. And the other one that stood out to me was watching Charlie Culberson. He was stepping in against Mike Fultonevich the very first day, so nothing like seeing mid-90s your first day out there seeing live BPs.
Yeah, and some of the pitchers are actually coming up right now. We're going to have another live BP session today. This team keeps talking about World Series as that goal.
Yep.
From your perspective, where is this roster at right now?
You know, I think it's good enough to once again win the National League East. I mean, look, they've won it back-to-back years. They've gotten better this offseason. The bullpen is tremendously better than it has been the last couple of years. So I like the mantra. You know, 2 years ago, they were happy with getting to the playoffs. They hadn't done it in a long, long time. But now it's you know what, the expectations are raised. The bar is higher. Just getting back to the playoffs is not good enough for this group anymore. So they're looking to really, you know, snap a string of 20 plus years without advancing in the playoffs, and that's their main goal here this year.
And what is a person or position that you're kind of particularly looking at this spring training to see develop?
Well, you know, the big thing for me is the starting rotation. That's the big question I have here coming into spring is how is the rotation going to handle? I mean, obviously we already know that Cole Hamels is hurt, and that's a big time blow. We expect to see him get here to camp this weekend, but for me, it's the battle for the fourth and the fifth starter spots. You know, I think that Sean Newcomb pretty much all but has a spot locked up. Now it's going to be guys like Kyle Wright, Bryce Wilson, Touki Toussaint, and even the King Felix in camp on a minor league deal trying to hit the reset button on his career. Those really five guys all competing for that last spot. The competition is going to be fierce.
And that stuff continues today. Live BP again today, so we'll see how that all shakes out. And we'll keep you updated tonight as well on Fox 5 Atlanta. Back to you guys.
Yeah, the sound of those cleats walking by is a beautiful thing, right?
Yes. Get me excited, that's for sure.
Great
All right, Kelly,
stadium
thank
itself.
you.